Chama, does God exist?
He doesn't exist. If there's a God, how can somebody be Dangote cement and me nothing cement?
It's not God's fault.
Okay, not be God's fault. Why God go create blind man and me? Why God not make me blind for the man to see? How is it not God's fault? We never enjoy anything.
So you never dare people
in the trenches. We were raised in the trenches.
So you
and
never
we live in the trenches.
So
we married in the trenches.
Sir.
We are sufferers until we revive ourselves, until we resurrect ourselves, until you know that there's time for everything.
I agree, sir.
One day, the table will turn against Obasanjo. If Obasanjo no, Nigeria no go good. If Tinubu no, Nigeria no go good. If Obi no, Nigeria no go good. If Atiku no, Nigeria no go good.
Sir.
200 million. No, Nigeria no go good. All of you.
Sir, if everybody and now only you can't remain to become president of Nigeria.
Am I not part of the 200 million morons?
Okay, you want to
suffering? What you suffer? But you can't talk. That's why you are looking at me. Very hot.
Hi guys, my name is Timiagbaje and I'm live in Computer Village, Lagos, and I met a very, very interesting man. Can I meet you, sir?
My name is Aloze, and I want to tell you, if you are not frustrated as a Nigerian, it's either you are a dead body, you are a corpse that is not looking for where to just express your death. So you must be frustrated because you can't be happy for Buhari that for 8 years running, he did not build you a dentist hospital, he did not build each hospital. It started in sickness and it ended in sickness. Buhari, power is transcendent. Do you know what that Buhari did? He's requesting for $800 million loan from IMF to do what exactly? 800 million. 800 million. Can you?
No verse. Who you gauge? Who they make you angry? Who they annoy you like this?
Everything in the system is getting me crazy because I don't understand how I was here in the first place. Because I never had a conversation with my mother or any God to create me in Nigeria. You think I'm crazy? I am not crazy because I'm asking some questions your fathers, my fathers refuse to ask.
Which question be that?
Because that question is the origin of life. Where was I born in Nigeria? Where can't I go if I have an option to be born? Why can't God go and born me in Alaska? Alaska is a state. In America, America has 52 states. 52 states.
Say that God born you.
No, God born me. Because that question is irrelevant in the first place.
Wait,
because I knew. Okay,
you knew that what?
I knew that when you want to have a child, you just need to look for a woman, an expression of yourself. Not a woman that will conceive the baby, but a man that will inseminate. You know what they call that sperm? What is that sperm that goes into the vagina of the woman? You don't want to hear the truth. And you think this person doesn't know what he's saying. My mother mistakenly bamboozled me. My mother intentionally brainwashed me. If I was born in China, I will not be a Christian. If I was born in Saudi Arabia, I will not know a Muslim. If I was born in India, I will be Hindus.
Hold on, sir. Hold on. No, if you have your way, where you for don't me, then born you.
That's why I said it just now. If there's a negotiation of every child that is born in Nigeria, maybe you have a God that you must talk to. Okay, God Almighty, as a Christian, God of Israel. Imagine, how can Nigerians be worshiping God of Israel? If I have a choice and an audience with the God of Israel that my mother lied to me about, and he asked me, Alozie, where do you want to be born? I will say, please God, are you injustice? Are you unjust? Not to know that Nigeria is already the hellfire your people say you created. How can you create hellfire for a human being like yourself? Pastor Adebole wants people to go to hellfire because they don't pay tithe. Pastor Oledebo wants people to be poor because they don't pay tithe. And I ask them this question, Elon Musk, where does he pay his tithe to? Elon Musk bought that your Twitter useless. How much? 5,000 blue tick. 5,000 to have it verified. And you pay 5,000 for it to Elon Musk. Let me announce to you, Elon Musk has an hotel in Mars. Can you show me an hotel in heaven? Let's go together with This is my brother. I just knew him today.
I don't want to go ever
I don't
yet.
know where he knew me from.
I don't want to go to
Let's go to Elon Musk Mars Hotel. It's $5 million per night.
Wait. Novice, I should do like this now. You get wife.
I have consequential, inconsequential woman, not a wife. Because I married her as a slave. She knows it. From Ibagwa in Enugu State. That state that you have an undistinguished senator of the useless Republic of Hypocrites. The Senate stinking red chamber. Ike Ekweremadu is in UK prison. He's jailed for organ planting. 9 years, 8 months. He has 40 houses. All the people in Enugu Isike that is in this computer village, Unuwunde Zuzu, Ike Ekweremadu, 40 houses.
Boss, novice.
And you are celebrating Ike Ekweremadu.
Novice, go there here.
Ike Ekweremadu went and carried a boy where they sell charger.
Wait.
Boss,
wait. I get one question for you. But no come on this place where you did. No come on where you did. Do you think juju exists?
That's another question I don't want people to ask. Juju exists? How can juju exist when a man that is called Afolabi, what's that guy name that just died? That guy that just slum and died. Mafia Afolabi. He performed all the juju nonsense in Nollywood. Why can't juju save him from common sleep of my thighs? You know how many times I don't fall for my thighs?
As well like this now.
Even my wife fell this morning. I say, Oga, nobody you the mob am. Stand up and continue your work.
No vex, boss. You don't born. You get picking.
Like I said, I have one consequential woman, a slave to a human being. And I have inconsequential children that I can do anything for. There are 3 of them. 1 is like me. 2 is like she. They don't have firstborn. They don't have secondborn. They don't have thirdborn. They have human being. If you want to engage them, they are not ready for marriage because marriage is evil. Marriage is for stinking people. How can you marry a woman you don't know how they born her and you say it's your wife? Adebole is committing fornication, sleeping with that Folu, what's her name? Folake? Folu.
But you said if you marry now.
I married because I was forced to marry. If you want to engage my daughter, she's 16 years. I will not collect anything for your hand. It's gonna be free.
No vex, boss. When you marry your wife, maybe you sleep with them.
Yeah, because I paid over her head. How I no go sleep? I dey go show. I dey pay money. How I no go my wife? Every woman no be olosho. Now how you treat them? Now it matter pass.
All right, boss. No vex. Do you think they should legalize weed in Nigeria?
Okay. That question is very technical. If I tell you to legalize it now, you will tell me, maybe that's what I'm taking to be high. No, I am only high on injustice. Even cannabis, you are not supposed to even burn it. NDLA burn 1.5 trillion every year. But Canada makes $4 billion from weed. They have refinery that produce weed for health issues.
Now here you go.
Sorry.
Now here you follow talk. Now this camera you follow.
So you better have your sense back, because every country right now they are going to refinery of cannabis.
Okay, sir. Sir, this camera you talk to.
Okay.
This is what you talk to. So, sir.
No, I need to be looking at the people.
No. Forget the people. This is people.
Their pain is my pain.
Yes. I am. Sir, do you have PVC?
My PVC? Yes. If I even show you, you don't vote tire.
Okay.
I can show you.
Okay. What do you think about police brutality?
Police brutality is what we have been fighting against for so long, since 2020, even before 2020. You remember Moyele Showore?
Okay, yes.
You know him?
Yes.
You know him?
Yes.
The one you say is SUG president. The one you said he can only fight, but he cannot lead you. But if you don't fight for your rights, police will continue to kill you.
Okay, sir.
Shehu came to fight against the oppression of the oppressors. You guys are mocking Shehu because Shehu did not vote for Shehu did not support your candidate, opportunist, capitalist, Obi. That is the reason you say Shehu will die in prison. Even when Shehu has been granted bail, police refuse to release him. Police even want him for his blood to be taken. What would they do with the blood of Shehu?
All right, sir.
Police have brutalized people so much, and nothing was done.
Sir,
why are you going to run from police? Police uniform, what is it for? It's for oppression. Army uniform is oppression.
I have just two questions before I go. My first one, women and men, are they equal?
Women and men are very, very equal. Because show me a woman that have 2 heads, show me a man that have 3 heads. Show me a woman that have 4 heads, show me a man that have 5 heads.
All right. What do you think about feminism?
Feminism is just nonsense or spirituality. What they are looking for, I don't understand. You don't have to advocate for the womanhood to know that they are very, very relevant. You just have to leave it out. Don't advocate for anything. Right. Feminism is just the stupidity of ignorance. Right. That is it.
What do you say?
Feminism is just the stupidity of ignorance. Or some people, they want to be ahead of some people. Like those gay people, like those lesbians.
Okay, sir. Do you think same-sex marriage, that's man and man, and woman and woman, should be legalized?
I don't support them to be legalized. What I know is that in life, there are peers, good and bad. If it's good for a man and a woman to have a child, then legalize it. Revolution now. If it's good for a woman and a man not to have children, divorce them. Because the reason why 2 of them come together is for recreation or procreation. So if a man and a man cannot produce children, cancel it. I'm not in support of it.
Okay.
You get me clear?
Okay.
But if they can produce children like me and you, how were we even born? Now doggy style or now wheelbarrow style or who style your mama give your papa? Where you born me like me?
Which style you like?
I don't like any style. I like missionary style. Because my mother and my papa, now when they do and they see them 3 years or 4 years as they look them. And I start to know how they take. So who teach me how to my God? I be Satan.
All right.
Central Bank of Heaven, where is it?
All right. I should do like this now, boss. Do you think you will go to heaven or hellfire?
I am not going anywhere. This is my heaven that some men build in UK, and this is my hellfire that some men allow to occupy us in Nigeria. Nigeria, Ojojumo Nigeria, hellfire. UK, Ojojumo would enjoy for UK, snow, all those kind of nonsense. We know they buy house for UK, that they give us house because we be citizen. Go to South Africa, the South African man is lazy because South African citizen does not have anything to worry because their government provide for them.
Sir.
Let me ask you this question. The resources of the people, the resources of Nigeria, who owns it? Is it only for Biafra? Is it only for Odudua? Is it only for Arewa? Who owns it?
Sir.
200 million Murons. Check your phones right now. They are taking 50 naira. How many stamps have you sent to the mail? How many?
Sir. Have you ever enjoyed this life before? Have you ever been happy?
I have never. Because my mother born me in the trenches where we have the house they born me. They've not even sold it. It's there in Brown Street. I'm not going to tell you the number. May not go break on tomorrow. Just go check any house. We're different from the prototype in that Brown Street. You go see my house there. It's a mud house. We never enjoy anything.
So you never dare people
in the trenches. We were raised in the trenches.
So you
and
never
we live in the trenches.
So
we married in the trenches.
Sir.
We are sufferers until we revive ourselves, until we resurrect ourselves, until you know that there's time for everything.
I agree, sir.
One day, the table will turn against Obasanjo. If Obasanjo no, Nigeria no go good. If Tinubu no, Nigeria no go good. If Obi no, Nigeria no go good. If Atiku no, Nigeria no go good.
Sir.
200 million. No, Nigeria no go good. All of you.
Sir. If everybody and now only you can't remain to become president of Nigeria.
Cannot remain. Am I not part of the 200 million Murons?
Okay, you want to
suffering what you suffer, but you can't talk. That's why you are looking at me as a crazy, frustrated man. Look at that guy that did that video. He made how much? You know how much they made on my video? He said me, I am frustrated. I just laugh at most of the comments.
Sir.
You know what a man is? A man doesn't love anybody. Nigerian man is not romantic. You know why he's not romantic? My wife is in the house right now, watching SeaWorld, watching Hollywood, How do you expect me to be romantic to a woman that believes in Mexico film?
So because your wife, they watch American film and Mexico film now why you know the romancer?
I go romance and where they think of school fees.
All right, sir. What do you think can make Nigeria better now?
The only thing Nigeria needs right now is revolution now. If you don't revolt against the establishment gang of wickedness, they are still the oppressors. Now they arrest you, now they hold you for 4 days.
Right.
Now then they demand say make them carry Shehu blood by force.
Right, sir,
they go
sir.
search Shehu house.
Sir.
Shehu house na island. Something happened for Tomeland. Why do you go to his house and invade him? You are looking for cannabis. Cannabis they rule all Nigerians,
Sir.
all that country abroad. Adebo, all of them, they go to United States. Even your Pastor Sam goes to Canada where they use cannabis.
Sir, before you go, what do you have to say?
I'm not going anywhere, I'm always here.
But you have to stay here so that they can see you. What's the last thing you want to say? What's the last thing you want to say, sir, before I go?
What I want to say is that you think it's a skirt, it's not a skirt, oh. We are just using your stupidity to talk to your reality. It's just all of them, they won't kill me. Somebody slapped me the other day because I said God is a scam.
Wait, no lie.
I don't lie.
And no come on where you did.
I don't come out.
Just stay here and talk to the microphone. Do you believe in God? Do you think God exists?
I don't have a belief because I don't do belief. I know because I'm a realist. I'm a human being. I am not a Christian. I am not a Muslim. My mother born me foolishly, ignorantly, accidentally as a Christian. I learned nonsense. I went to the best Bible school. I studied the dogmatism in the Bible, but I trashed them. I walked away. You know what I am right now? I'm a knower. I am not a believer because a believer is also removed.
Chama, does God exist?
He doesn't exist. If there's a God, how can somebody be Dangote cement and me nothing cement?
Say na God fault.
Okay, not be God's fault. Why God go create blind man and me? Why God not make me blind for the man to see? How is it not God's fault? Why God go make this woman, this small girl, they say something at age what? All of them, they look at the girl. Shame all of you. Huh? No go, come and stay, come. Come. Come and stay.
No.
Your father is irresponsible for allowing you to suffer. My children, they are consequential and inconsequential. They can never suffer shame. Instead my children to suffer shame, let me. That's why they para.
Boss, no vessel. As you like this now, are you a millionaire?
I am not a millionaire. I don't have anything.
So your children, how did they enjoy
I'm not
life?
even eating lunch. I have eaten breakfast, coffee and apple. Breakfast.
How are your children surviving?
My children, they are in school right now. One day if I tell you the school, I don't go kidnap them.
Okay, which work they do? What do you do for a living, sir?
I will say I'm a computer technician. I'm a computer technician, sir.
What's your biggest
But they don't allow us to work.
What's your biggest achievement in this life?
As in how? Let me say.
Because you don't complain say Nigeria no good. This is no good. Wetin you don't do, maybe biggest
I
achievement.
don't have any achievement because they never gave me any choice to talk. My only achievement is that I transformed myself from a stammerer to a one that cannot speak. All of you are hearing me. I was a stammerer. That to me is the most miraculous thing I did for myself. And I praise myself for it. Because if they allow us equal rights, equitable things, fairness and justice, people like Buhari cannot stand people like us. People like Obi cannot stand people like us.
Agreed. Do you listen to music, sir?
Music, Fela.
Only Fela?
Fela.
What's your biggest favorite Fela song?
Unknown Soldier.
Can you sing it?
They kill my mama.
Can you sing it?
No, I may not be able to have the rhythm.
Just try. Ladies and gentlemen, live in Computer Village, this man has the alacrity, integrity, tenacity to be a bona fide Fela fan. Give it up for
You are flattering me sincerely. Let me just tell you, Unknown Soldier. Unknown Soldier happened February 18, 1977. You know, the architectural killer of a woman, the first woman that rode a motor car, the first woman that fought for universal adult suffrage. People like you with your white hair, you are supposed to sit in the house when you are 50. You don't need to walk around. Government take care of you. She fought for universal adult suffrage. By 50 years, you are not supposed to be working again.
All right.
Government take care of you.
Sir,
they throw that woman from 2-story building. Fela Kuti was 7 years old. Fela Kuti saw unknown soldier. They displaced 2,000 citizens. They burned down Kalakuta Republic. You know what? They even seized the land. Obasanjo is a criminal. Obasanjo must be brought to book. IBB is a criminal. Who Delegiwa? Who is Glorio? Who is Mama Vasta? Who is all these guys?
Sir. Would you do a shout out to anybody in your area before we go? Do a shout out to anybody in your area.
Anybody? I don't know who. You guys want me? My family deserted me for 2 years because I told them that God is a scam.
Okay. Anybody? No, you won't get anybody.
I'm gonna do shout out to Shehu that slapped the police, and I said to Shehu, that slap is just a mini slap. If I were you, Shehu, I would slap like a thunderous shout of slap. When his eye got a see red, he go jump inside canal.
That's a crime. That is a crime. That's a crime.
But when a police officer kill a woman with twins on 25th day of December 2022, you are happy.
That's also a crime.
It's
That's
okay.
also a crime.
Who now brought that guy to book?
All right.
But
It's still in court. It's still in court.
Who's caught?
Sir.
They've destroyed the prosecution.
No, thank
the
you
guy
very
is
much.
free.
Thank you very much.
But you are holding Shehu.
Thank you very
How
much.
long can you hold Shehu?
Thank you very
Shehu
much,
is the example of the legacy of Abamiega, Baba 70.
100.
He lives. Oh, sorry. He lives on forever. Fela Kuti, Omoyele Sowore is another person that's going to save us.
Thank you.
If you like yourself, you disappoint Omoyele Sowore. After fighting for you, you refuse to vote for him.
Thank you, sir.
I'm not telling you, I'm not begging you to vote for Sowore again. Continue your suffering. Jagajabanti. Otilo. Jagajabanti.